Well, more Sweet Baby Inc. nonsense, ladies and gents. There is a government-funded, so you funded it, US anyway, company that's basically dunking on gamers for Sweet Baby Inc., calling them like ists and phobes and every manner of nonsense. Good times. Cool. Just keep shitting on the consumer that quite literally pays your bills. This is never going to work. I said this before and I'll say it again for those that may have missed it. This will never work. This whole subversive element within video games, it's never going to work. And the reason why is the games market isn't huge. It isn't huge by comparison to, say, movies. You can subvert movies for a while until people cotton on to it, and then they dump all of your products, which we're seeing now. You can't really subvert video games for that long because the market's quite small. In terms of the player base, in terms of their demographic, it's one particular demographic. It's not broad. A gamer is a very select demographic, and they outrightly, near universally, reject this subversion. And this is capitalism, baby. This is what's happening here. So you've got this Marxist communist ideology trying to subvert and change things, going up against the brick wall that is capitalist society rejecting your wokeness. Should probably stop, because you will get bankrupt. That's what's happening. So anyway, hit subscribe if you're newer, guys. Turn the bell notifications on. And do follow me on Twitter at MrH But here we have it. Look, US government-funded organisation, Take This, encourages game developers to denounce gamers who are being harassed by Sweet Baby Inc. Great, cool. That's your tax, obviously. So the organised harassment and cancel campaign against video gamers by Sweet Baby Inc. has taken a dark turn as US government-funded organisation Take This has called on game developers to attack their own customers for standing up to harassment. And this is why, ladies and gents, this is absolutely why indie games are the future. Like, fuck this noise. This is crap. Absolute crap. So Take This, which is run by Dr. Rachel Coet, instructs game developers to denounce gamers for defending themselves from Sweet Baby Inc. It says this: if you're reading this, you've probably been hearing about what's now being called GamerGate 2. It's the latest targeted harassment campaign within the game industry, and it's aimed at Sweet Baby Inc., a Montreal-based narrative development studio. No, it's not. It's literally aimed at gamers. There's not a harassment campaign. People just listed what games you worked on and said, if you don't want to buy them, don't buy them. That's harassment. It's a pretty low bar for harassment now. You absolute jokers. This is what they do. They try and change the narrative. This is not what happened. There's no targeted harassment. Idiots. FYI, this article is over on That Park Place. Do check it out. I'll leave it linked down below. And as the article says, it's an outright lie. It's Sweet Baby Inc. that's been running a targeted harassment campaign. Employees Chris Kindred and Maya Kramer launched the harassment campaign at the end of February following Brazilian gamer Cabrutus Rambo creating the curator list. And also, some of these people are massively racist themselves as well. It's important to note. So Kindred made it clear that she and Sweet Baby Inc. wanted the Steam curator list shut down, as well as Cabrutus Rambo's entire account removed. It's harassment. The Steam curator harassment group, Sweet Baby Inc. Detected, is led by this person. Here's them trying to be slick so they don't get reported. Even with discriminatory language filed off, the group itself still fails the code of conduct. No, it doesn't. And report the F out of this group, and report the creator since he loves his account so much. I mean, that's harassment. And this person is incredibly racist. Felix at Home is incredibly racist. Massively racist. Maya Kramer. Awful person. Genuinely an awful person. Start trying to say racism was involved in it and stuff like that. Got massively community noted. But this is the thing. You know? This, I mean, what? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Your tax money being paid on this is absolutely absurd. It's absolutely absurd. And there's more. Like, there's loads of this stuff floating around. You know, Kim Belair has now launched a new cancel campaign. Uses game developer journalist Brian Francis to get Sweet Baby Inc. Detected shut down. Trying to, anyway. So journalist Brian Francis, who writes for Game Developer, attempted to use the outlet's influence to get Valve, the owner of Steam, to shut down Sweet Baby Inc. Detected. Just because people were listing what games they worked on. How absurd. How absolutely absurd. Like, it's insane the lengths they go into. But again, Valve respected the players, respected the freedom of choice, and they basically said, no, we are going to let this group stay up there. But then we get this stupid bloody game developer article. So Francis penned an article that was published at Game Developer titled, "Why are Valve and Discord permitting harassment against Sweet Baby Inc.? Oh no, heaven forbid a company get called out. Oh, harassing that company that earns millions of dollars. Are you joking me? Behave." So nevertheless, Francis and those those like him will likely argue that any criticism of Sweet Baby Inc. is harassment. It's how individuals who write headlines such as this one operate. They lie, and then they lie some more. This is true. This is a tactic to deflect away from criticism. Oh, you're bullying me. Oh, you're harassment. Oh, you're a hater. Like, fuck off. Grow up, mate. Anyway. So the entire article appears based on unsubstantiated claims from Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair that her company is being harassed. Francis wrote, in an interview, game developer Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair said the harassment they've been experiencing started bubbling in October, around the release of Spider-Man 2 and Alan Wake 2, and with the worst hate coming from users on 4chan, Kiwi Farms and Twitter. Apparently Twitter's the worst, sure. In the last few weeks, however, the harassment grew stronger after the group spun up on a Steam curation page and Discord server to organise and spread their conspiracy theories. The conspiracy that you literally work on games. You do. Dickhead. Anyway, Belair admitted she isn't entirely sure how Valve or Discord should remedy the situation. They shouldn't, obviously. She and her colleagues at Sweet Baby Inc. aren't experts in online moderation. They're writers. Their job is to create fictional problems in video games, not solve real ones. Hilarious. She urged Valve and Discord to recognise that harassment campaigns are continuously evolving and that communications platforms need to keep pace with how they're being used to spread hate. How about you just go away, go in a ditch. It's clear that some kind of evolution is needed because this will only get bigger, and I don't mean for us. If this playbook can work as well now as it did 10 years ago with GamerGate, it's going to keep working in certain ways, and they will find something bigger and worse to do than this, to write a list of games that you work on. Oh, fucking so bad. These people are so... What is wrong with these people? The steps both companies have taken to moderate these groups appears to have had some effect, but allowing them to remain online serves the organisers' overarching purpose, recruiting normies with little knowledge of game development to capitalise on their anger and channel them into directing hate speech towards Sweet Baby Inc. and anyone else pressing for inclusivity in video games and beyond. Hate speech towards a company? What are you talking about? If those loopholes aren't closed, those bad actors will have learned they can target other developers, and this will be the beginning of another massive hate campaign that will leave our industry and its people worse for wear. You shouldn't have an industry. We reached out to Valve and Discord multiple times to ask how a group using their platform to target a company was within the bounds of their terms of service. No answer back yet. Because how is it not? How is it not? There's no point reading any more of this crap. How is it not within the bounds of terms of service? Who cares? Literally, who cares? So, there you go. Sweet Baby Inc. GamerGate 2.0. It's happening. Thoughts? Bye now.